Friends. I know y'all see these chairs. Girl, I went to HomeGoods this morning because I was just like, you know what? I just need some time to myself. Wasn't planning on recording anything. But when I got there, I was like, let me just record a cute little TikTok. So I'm going through recording the TikToks. And when I got to the chair, I was like, I know that does not say, that price tag does not say $249.99. Girl, I took a picture so quick, sent it to my husband. Then we ended up being on FaceTime. We both were just like thinking about where it can go in the game room area down here in the basement. But then he was just like, but if you buy them, like, how are we gonna get them home? We have to run the truck and all that. Who? Between me and the two guys at HomeGoods, we got these to fit in the car. Got them home, and when I tell y'all, they're so gorgeous, they're durable. I don't know if this is just like genuine leather, but it's like buttery soft. It's kind of like that cracked leather, like y'all, it's so good. And the best part is that they swivel. Anyways, my knees hurt. I just had to come show y'all that. I'm gonna take it upstairs so I can show y'all the other stuff that I got from HomeGoods. Child, when you just going HomeGoods, minding your business, you find the best gems, I'm trying to tell y'all. Can mommy turn this down just a little bit? I don't even know how to hit the thing. All right, so first of all, they had Christmas stuff out already, which is not really insane. It's October already, but look at this glass. Y'all know I love these glasses. This one is gingerbread. This white stuff always, like whatever this stuff is on the rim, it always comes off, which I'm not mad about. But this was $7.99. And I also found this coffee mug, which gives me like 90s. Yeah, it reminded me of Christmas in the 90s. This is so cute. So anyways, I found this. Why was this only $19.99? It's so heavy, y'all. Y'all know how I've been saying I wanted to find a bowl to hold the corks for the wine. I might end up putting this in the basement. It's very cute. I love the waviness of it and the color of it, but this also matches my dining room. And then y'all know I have been looking for more black, or maybe I didn't, black and cream towels. I found these and I wanted to get 2 sets, but I was like, I don't really feel like spending $60 on towels. But it was just $30 for a set of 6. And now I'm talking out loud, I feel like I should go back and get the other ones. These are for our bedroom, and they kind of match the ones that are in the basement, even though I like the ones in the basement better. But anyways, I got these. That's everything I got. But those chairs, jack freaking pot. I also overheard one of the workers talking to somebody about how there's a HomeSense in Georgia now, specifically in Peachtree City. Let me look it up, because baby, who ain't gonna go all the way over there? HomeSense, Peachtree City is far. Kedron Shopping Center? Where is that? Peachtree Parkway in Peachtree City, Georgia. How far is this? Yeah, outside of that, the nearest one is freaking Knoxville, Tennessee, or South Carolina. Hour and 16-minute drive. Heavenly Father. I'm going. We'll make our way over there one day. Do a little road trip. But that's everything I got from HomeGoods. I'm super excited about this. But anyways, oh, I've been talking for 4 minutes. Let me go. This is how far we got last night. Y'all saying that we put the chairs over here. We wanted to see what that would look like. The bar area is completely cleared out. We started sweeping as well, but obviously there's like paint. There's a lot of dust everywhere. I wanted to get up super early this morning and start the process, but I woke up with a migraine, so it kind of delayed me. It's like 1 something right now, so we're gonna start that process. Oh, I'm supposed to call her. Okay. I'm not turning on my camera. Guess what, y'all? So I was telling y'all about these towels at the beginning of the video, right? And I was like, I really like the ones in the basement better. So how about I went to HomeGoods. I'm always going to HomeGoods, minding my business. No, I'm not on a HomeGoods tour. I just happened to go to another HomeGoods later that night. But I had to take my kids to practice. I was trying to pass time. Guess what I found? I found the towels! So it's so crazy because you know you go to HomeGoods, you never find something to be like back in stock again. I found 4 more. They had 4 in stock. I bought all 4 of them. They also had it in like a checkerboard print, which I feel like I should have went back and got. But this is the brand, in case y'all are. That's the brand, Casa Spa. These are $9.99 each, but they're like really fluffy. They are. I feel like they're decent towels. So I might go back and get those other ones. Probably by the time I go back, they're gonna be gone. But I don't know if I told y'all, but on the what's the name in there, I had wanted some more, 2 more towels to go on the shelf in there. I was like, dang, I should have bought more. And I have 2 to go in there, but that only leaves me with 2 to go upstairs. I could just keep these because they do kind of match. They are cute together. But let me tell y'all about my little notebook. So y'all know how like if you are a notebook person and you're a person who likes to like thought dump, a lot of times, and probably like every single notebook I have upstairs, I always write down house projects. And then I'll list out, I kind of go like, list every single room and then bullet points of everything I need to accomplish in that room in order for it to be complete. Now, we've been in this house for 4.5 years. I've been working on this house since we got in this mug, okay? So it's taken a long time, but y'all know if you've ever furnished or decorated a house, you know it takes years to do that. But me, I probably could have been done 2 years ago. The problem is that I start a project. My bad, I got distracted. But my problem is that I'll start a project, walk away from it, come back to it, start a project, finish it, and then by the time I move on to another room, I'm like, I don't really like that room, so I'll go back to it. Y'all know, if y'all been here a long time, y'all know I done did 3-4 versions of one room. But I was telling my family, I had like a little announcement at the table yesterday. I am on a mission to get our house, why are you not focused, to look the way that I want it to look. Every single room, flow. Ultimately, I want it to look like a nice art gallery. Very like heavy on the different patterns and textures and shapes and colors, but just muted. Like I don't need it to be colorful, but I just want, I feel like y'all know. And I got a whole Pinterest board dedicated to how I want this house to look. We're gonna get there. So this is what this notebook is about. This is my house projects right upstairs. So I have like the dining room. I need to sand and paint the sideboard, decide on curtains or no curtains, a faux plant with a large planter for a corner or a large mirror, black or cream lamp. Okay, and then the foyer, oh, we needed some new light fixtures. The powder bathroom, redoing it. This is what I'm talking about. We painted it black. Y'all remember we put the wallpaper up. I don't like it. It's too black. That's too dark. I'm thinking a lighter green color. I have an inspo picture and I think I'm gonna do that in there. Okay? And then the living room. I don't think I want shelves anymore. I know my husband probably think I'm crazy. Like, you've been talking about these shelves for 4 years. But I'm like, yeah. Maybe there's a reason why we never got them, because now I don't want them. I have a Pinterest board for that too. And then the butler's pantry, I'm redoing that area. And I have those 2 black pictures. I'll show y'all everything whenever we get ready to do it. We'll talk about the plans for each room. But basically the way that I want to do it is have like a dedicated video for each refresh. So that kind of like holds myself accountable with making sure that I'm getting it done and not kind of like I got momentum and then I lose that momentum, and then hopefully all this makes sense. So anyways, with the who? So this is what I'm talking about right here. I want this to be higher. my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Is this even the right one? Oh my gosh. That was a lot of effort for a little amount of stuff. There's literally like 5 things in this container. So I was trying to sprinkle a little bit of fall, you know, fall Halloween decor. I have this from last year. I still have a tag on it. You're just gonna throw that on the couch. And then I have these 2 pillows. One that says hey, but they both say hey boo. I guess we can stick those on. I don't know. This looks like mold. What is it? I don't know what this is, but there's a pumpkin for outside. And I was gonna go buy me some real pumpkins. And then I have this one that I can sit out somewhere. That's it. I got 2 skeletons that I can sit outside, but I don't even know if I want to do that. Because what are we? A week and a half into October at this point. I'm really just counting down the days until let's sprinkle. Oh, and then I found this. This is where I put the candy in. I literally fill this up with candy. Once it's gone, baby, that's all the candy. And then I have my cups from the last holiday season. So I guess my coffee station is gonna be pink still, which is fine. I'm not mad at that. There's lids for that. And I stored my where is my coffee mug? I don't know. I stored my napkins. They're so cute, but they just feel used. I'm missing a coffee mug, but I have this one that I'll put out. I actually really like the other one, so I need to find it. And 9 times out of 10, I end up throwing it down in one of those what's the names. And if it's down in there, y'all, I'm not going back in that closet. I have to figure out a better system because right now, you have a little skeleton head. I thought his mouth moved. It was a skeleton head. Did I really pay $5 for this? I guess we can stick all this stuff out. Oh, Lord Jesus. I am so anxious about Christmas decor because that closet is pretty much filled with Christmas decor. So the fact that I have to go through it, it's sending me into an orbit. Was back over here in this area. I told y'all before it was bare, naked, basic. It looked terrible without anything over here. So she's back over here. I have these pictures on here because my husband said we needed family portraits in the house. We don't have a single family portrait in the house, so I'm gonna fill those with pictures. This little pumpkin that'll be here until the end of the month. And then this big stack of RH books. I actually have more over there in the living room. I'm thinking about getting a magazine holder to put these in. I don't know if I'll keep all these over here because it's kind of looks weird. I'll probably end up changing this out for one of the trivets and like a candle or something to go over here as opposed to all of these books. I really don't think it's necessary. So I'm gonna try to find like a nice magazine holder to go over there in the living room. So you know, in here in the dining room, this is the rug that we're gonna go with. I think it looks really good in here, so we're gonna keep it. This is the color that I'm trying to bring out between the lamp and the sideboard. So now this area right here is empty again. I'm gonna still sand down the sideboard. I just think the black will look better in here. I know I keep going back and forth between the light and then like some of the other accents in here that are black. I think it'll look much better just having this here. The other table that's now back in its rightful home, it just felt like, it looked good, don't get me wrong, but it was just too light. Everything just matched too much over here. So then if I have the black there, I'll be able to use this lamp, and I don't have to worry about getting another one. Unless I find the lamp that I was talking about that I need to pull out in here. And this is the bowl I was showing y'all earlier in the vlog. Do y'all see how it just looks really good between like the cream and the orange? And that's all we got for the living room, is that one little pumpkin and these floors right here. So I had told y'all earlier that I didn't know if I wanted to do the bookshelves anymore. I think on one side I'm gonna get a large vase that probably goes to about right here, and then get the branches. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but the branches that kind of like go up. And then on the other side, and I haven't decided which side yet, I'll end up doing like a picture that goes to about right here. It's probably even symmetrical with this side in terms of like height. It's not focused in terms of height, but it'll be like a nice picture. But when we get to the living room, that's what it's gonna be. And then the only other thing we have to do is get another light fixture to go in here, because we're not gonna have a ceiling fan. And then the last thing we're gonna work on is this bathroom. So this is what it looks like right now. We have like the, what do you call this, the wallpaper and stuff in here. Remember I found this CB2 mirror dupe or whatever, but this room I don't like it. So let me show y'all my my inspo. This is my inspo for the powder bathroom. I just like the stripes. I thought about doing like imperfect stripes and just like freehanding it, but I think I'm gonna get do the whole like tape method and paint it going down. I kind of want like a thick line of green and then a skinny line, and I think that will look a little bit better, if a little bit better in the house, as opposed to having like black. The black was cute for a little bit of moment, but I knew that's perfect. Can you fix them for all of our students? Yeah. Thank you. I knew that eventually I would be like, this is the reason why I don't really like painting walls, because then I just be like, oh my gosh, I love it, and then I don't like it. Now in my room, I love it. Like I might have had like 1 or 2 times where I was just like, should I paint it back white? But for the most part, that room is just fine. It's just that on this main level, there's no other walls that are painted, so it just looks weird. When you go in there, you're just hit with like this dark room. I just don't like it at the end of the day. That's not what I want in there, so we're changing it. Okay. And then in this area in here, I have these 2 pictures, which I love. I got these from Target when we first moved into the house. They're no longer going to be over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with these pictures, but this area is getting a whole little revamp, and it's going to look nice. So here are my inspo pictures for what I want to do in this particular area. We already have the reveal machine. Now we just got to get everything else to kind of flow. I'll always probably still do my like themed coffee sections and stuff, but when we're not trying to be in character or in theme with a holiday, it'll be like a neutral color that kind of flows into the dining room area. So I just need more of these. One this size, and then a smaller one to sit in between the 2 chairs. All right, never mind the mess that this is making. But we have our 2 planters here, our pumpkins with our new plant there. I'm not putting this in a planter, you can't see it no way. And this is our smaller one. So whenever I water her, I'm gonna have to take her out to the yard because it's gonna make too much of a mess. And these are our 2 pillows that we have out here. Very basic. It's stank out here.
Born in New York, and it's the man that he She's a missus, 3 and 2.
Hey girl, it's been a minute. Let's figure out something with this basket. My dining room is starting to look like a storage room for all the mess that I keep purchasing from HomeGoods, and I said let me get back to it. So it's been a while since y'all seen me over here on this vlog because I ain't been doing nothing in the house. Bought this basket in the last vlog that y'all seen, so now I'm gonna figure out how or if I can actually use this over there. And please, we're gonna do something about this hair here soon. I look like a 10-year-old. Okay. We ain't gonna be in here long. The TV is very loud, but I'm not finna battle a toddler trying to turn it down, okay? This is her moment. This is what I was talking about in the last video where I said these 2 baskets are gonna clash because I have this darker one, which I prefer the darker one over the lighter one. So we're gonna see if we can find somewhere else to put her once we put all of our magazines in here. Capiche? So I have this 2023 and 2024. Do y'all kids watch Peppa Pig? I love it. Peppa Pig and Bluey are like the best shows ever because they're a true depiction of what it's like, the dynamics of like parents and their toddlers. Especially Bluey and honey. Bluey and mom and daddy be like, please, overstimulated, give me a moment. Hey, I heard my toddlers doing that. Oh, skirt. These are the other ones that I have. I appreciate being on their mailer, but please. I think these are 2024 and 2025. Look at Yeah, it's just enough room for all of these. Oh, that made my back hurt just a little bit. All right. Can y'all see that? Oh, my battery's dying. This is what this looks like. I could actually put it on the other side of my sofa because you don't really see this basket over here. Oh, here's another one. They just sent me this one. It's the RH Team book. And they have some really cute stuff in here. Let's take her. I don't know how. Oh, Jesus, it's gonna break the basket. Lord. So this is the side that I was talking about putting the basket. But I really don't feel like that light basket is gonna flow with this. And then not to mention, I don't really have any place else to put this. I was gonna move it right there, but it's already a table right there. And then another basket right there. And I thought you couldn't see that basket from over here, but clearly you can. So that's no longer an option. So we're gonna see what this looks like over here in this area. It needs some color anyways. I showed y'all what we did to this earlier. I don't like it, I'm changing it. But I think this basket right here on the side, I think it's gonna look real cute. I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. So you have like the baskets. Hold on, let me see what it looks like when you walk in. Yeah, that's it right there. I'll show y'all in a minute. So now I need something to go right here. I'll keep this pumpkin over here, but if I'm being honest, baby, this is just too neutral. So we're gonna take all of this off and restart. I also have these picture frames right here that I showed y'all earlier. Maybe once I put a colorful photo in there, it'll look good. Maybe I'll put these on the other side. No, because then when you walk in, all you see is the back of the photos. I don't know, y'all. We're gonna figure it out. But I need darker books over here. That ain't doing it for me. So we're gonna redo this now that I have that off. I don't know if I told y'all. Did I? One of the vlogs. I go to HomeGoods all the time, so I don't remember. But I have found a lot of really nice dark or candles that are in like dark vases. I didn't get any of them because I couldn't decide on a scent and how I wanted my house to smell. Because I'm like, do I want it to smell sweet this season or do I want it to smell like smoky? So I left them all, which means I need to go back to HomeGoods. I already have to go over there for some hair, so I think I'm gonna go to HomeGoods. Today? Tomorrow? I don't know. But anyways, let's try to spruce this up a little bit. This ain't really something that I need to spend time doing, but I'm gonna. I feel like these will look good over there. I took everything off. This table deserves so much more than what I can give it right now. I just have some stuff sitting on the floor. This right here is definitely gonna stay. I love this. Y'all, I'm HomeGoods. I came here specifically for this bowl because when I was trying to decorate that table, I didn't have what I needed. But I found this. A trip to HomeGoods and a lot of searching under cabinets and stuff and time later, and I think I figured it out. This allows me to bring a little bit of brown over here. It's not so muted with the table. Everything doesn't blend. It doesn't blend with the picture of the sconces. We have our basket down here. She's not staying. This is the bowl that I went and got. I kind of showed y'all while I was at HomeGoods. I'm trying to make sure this camera stays in focus. I love this. Should it have been $24.99? No, I'm thinking more like $19.99, maybe even $17.99, but it's fine. I really like her. It's like a paper mache type bowl, so I love it. I kept seeing her one of my many times that I was going to, or several of my many times I was going to HomeGoods, and I was like, yeah, I gotta have this. Y'all know when these candles came out at Target before, but obviously she's empty. I am planning on buying the stuff to make me a little candle. So she's sitting out because she matches the vibes. These are the little coaster things that I got from HomeGoods that I got for the dining room, but I love them in here. I like this little setup. Now this is the bowl that I showed y'all. I don't know. Oh, I think it was the last vlog I showed this to y'all. Got scratches right there. So we got like two little bowls in the middle, and then I'm not really 100% satisfied with this space right here. I'm gonna put some faux stems in here. I brought them up from the basement. I also have this vase right here that I used in the living room a long time ago. I feel like it plays into the basket that's down there, so I kind of want to use it. Hold on. This one's a little bit different. It's see-through, so it doesn't look as crowded over here. If I use this vase, I would move it to the other side and then have the stems going up, or we could put this back, which I'm kind of leaning towards this one. So we have this green one that I can stick over here. Not too shabby. Yeah, giving farmhouse. Why do I still have the tags on these? It's the next day. This is what I came up with. I actually spent some time working on this yesterday. This turned into me styling this entryway table when I was literally just trying to figure out where to put this basket. That's the problem I'm telling y'all about. I just create things.